this is so beyond. You've destroyed your life. You have destroyed your life, and I need that to be clear. I'll feel bad about it, and it's okay for you to feel bad about it, but I need to be crystal clear that you have destroyed your life. Your mindset on money is so f***ed up.
It's girl math. Hi, my name is Abbey. I'm 36 years old from Waxahachie, Texas, and this is Financial Audit.
I will say your documents have one of the more concerning items that I have seen yet, which immediately makes me nervous. Like, I like to start these a little happier because I know we get down into the depths quite a bit, but there are things in these statements that would suggest potential foreclosure in our future, which has only happened once in the history of the show, and it was one person that was just being beyond done with their housing situation. I have concern, and I just want to let you know that off the bat, that I have deep concerns about what you're actually going through. People come on the show, they have credit card debt, they have all these things that are very bad and do hold them back and prevent them from getting to different financial goals that they want to get to. You are in a position where you could lose a house, a roof, something that is beyond important to survival. So I'm concerned. What do you do for work up there?
I am an insurance underwriter.
Okay. What do we make?
$70,000 annual. There is bonuses.
Okay. What do you think you make a year after bonuses?
I've only been there for 4 months, so it depends. I think it's between 3 to 7% of my salary.
When do these bonuses get paid out?
August and March.
Okay, so twice a year?
Yes, yeah.
August and March.
Yeah.
It's randomly odd.
The carrier. It's the percentage of commission we get from our carriers. Those get paid out at the end of July. And so that's when they get paid out to us at the end of August.
Okay, so I had payroll hitting of $4,906. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Okay. $4,906. Is that just you? Or is there another person in that? Wait, is this a single household income?
No, I am married.
Oh, okay. Well,
but we're completely separate.
Why? Well, wait. Do you guys live together? Do you guys have this mortgage together?
No, the mortgage is actually only in my name, but we do live together.
Does he contribute to the mortgage?
So he pays $2,500 a month to me.
And then do you just not put it towards it?
I do.
No.
I do. So there's like a backstory to why I am behind on the mortgage.
Oh, for sake. Well, we'll get there when we get to the mortgage. Okay. So an extra $5,000 comes in. Well, an extra $2,500 comes in twice a year or so.
Once a month. What? Oh, you're talking about the bonuses.
The bonus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like $5,000 a year extra.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, there are lots of Zells in. Zell's totaling $3,692.
Yes.
That's from the Hubster? The hubby?
It's probably a mix
Mr.
between hubbies and my Sanrio. I have a side hustle, a Sanrio, Hello Kitty, Hello Kitty and Friends. You know, like, you don't know Hello Kitty?
I know Hello Kitty. What is the side hustle from Hello Kitty?
I sell Hello Kitty merch. So when I was unemployed, I started selling Hello Kitty stuff to try and supplement income.
Okay.
I do have something for you from my Hello Kitty stuff if you want to that right now.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. So whenever you're like mad at me, you can...
Oh, it's so me. What is it? What does it do? It's a...
No, it's not. It's a bubble.
It's a...
That's a kid's toy.
Why are kids...
I never thought of it like
touching
that.
Bubble...
How have
you never thought about it like that? It's literally between the legs and it gets excited. What are you... It's a...
thought of it that way. I really have not. Oh my gosh. And my
really?
Son,
Am I perverted or are you just like... Okay. Thank you.
It's the cutesy goody stuff.
been rubbed a lot. It's very dirty.
It's been in my purse. So my purse is not the cleanest. I will say that. Being a mom. Mom purse. It's a good stressor, isn't it?
I feel like it's about to conclude on my face. Let's put that away. Well, thank you.
That's part of my merch that I sell.
How much comes in from this?
Okay, that's the problem is I don't necessarily know. I have never.
What do you mean?
So I've never I've never really like actually budgeted or did I've never written down what actually has come in from that.
You can just look.
Yes.
You mean, so writing down would be great.
I have so I do so I get cash also. So if I do like sales, so I get cash. So like I know I've paid out cash. So I do have my PayPal.
No, I didn't have any ATMs come in.
Oh, because I don't deposit it. It's girl math. Cash is free money.
Oh, shut the
It is.
What are you giggling about? I see someone that's about to lose their house. Ha 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 ha. How much do you have in cash?
Well, right now I don't. I haven't done. Well, I don't.
What the f are we doing?
Well, I was just talking about. So like when I do have my like in-person sales. So like next weekend.
How much do you think you make for f***'s sake from this? Think.
On average, so if I do a sale, like if I do my live sales and I do multiple like in-person sales.
Yes, if you do whatever the job is, what do you think?
Minimum $1,000.
How much you spend on it? Because you're not getting that for free.
It depends on each different months.
On average, for f***'s sake.
Probably 600.
Okay, so you net about 4, and then you travel.
Not much.
Sometimes, and then do you pay for your online platform?
That's the one thing. I have not actually started a website because I was just doing it as a part-time when I wasn't working.
On like...
So I just do I would do TikTok lives and sell on the TikTok lives.
People buy that? You're one of those? I mean,
no, they buy it.
Okay. I'm just surprised that people buy.
I had one live that was a 6-hour live. Why don't people
just go to HelloKitty.com and buy?
Because it's expensive as crap. Like,
how are you making money off of it then?
Because I buy it from China.
Why doesn't everyone then?
I don't, because not everyone wants to. There's a lot of them. If you get on that side of TikTok, you'll see them. But the motivation to like actually sell, I think, is what most of the people that buy from me have.
How much time do you put into this on a monthly basis, and is it worth $400?
It's slowed down substantially since I had the full-time job, but I was investing quite a bit of time when I was not working because I was really trying to help, make up the money lost from when I wasn't employed, so that my husband wasn't the only one bringing in an income.
I want to address something related to working.
Okay.
I know this hairstyle is not working. I am rushing to the barber after work today. Don't leave mean comments unless you're a member. If you're a member, you can leave mean comments. But I know. You don't have to tell me. Bad time. Okay. So I want to see, self-assessed, where do you think you are? 0 being the worst finances possible, 10 being the best. Where do you think you are?
A 1.
Okay.
A fair 1.
If you want your Hammer Financial Score, free, link in the description below. It's fun. Take the quiz. If you want to come on the show, go to calebhammer.com/apply. We're about to get into your debt situation. We also had Cash Apps in and Zelle's in.
Yes.
So Zelle, $3,692. A lot of money comes in from different places. It's very confusing because I don't know what's transferred around. I don't know, So what is the $3,692 from Zelle's total?
Well, at least $2,500 is from my husband.
Okay.
The rest, I don't. From the Sanrio business, and well, because they send me Zelle.
Sanrio business. Why do you keep calling it that instead of Hello Kitty?
Well,
what is that?
Sanrio is like the corporation, so like that's the trademark name. So Hello Kitty is just one of the characters. So like the one that I gave you is my melody. Yes, there's like 9 characters that are pretty popular. So
that aren't all Hello Kitty.
No, it's Hello Kitty and Friends is what it's like trademarked as, I guess. but Sanrio is the head corporation, like the anime.
What? And
so that's
one
my
just
melody.
Shoves it in all its friends' faces.
Well, that's actually my melody. She's kind of not the popular one.
Probably because it has a. Look, it's uncircumcised. It's like the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah. So people have different like favorites of the characters they like, and
that's not anyone's.
Not. Really.
Well, thanks for the gift.
Not one of my
Appreciate
buyers. Yeah.
Okay. You spent $12,000 in the most recent month.
Okay.
And I don't know what came in necessarily income versus expenses versus what's from husband, what's from what. It's all very confusing. Also, the income is wrong.
Okay.
Zell's on there twice. So you actually, including what came in from the husband, you actually ended up spending, I think, just about $1,000 more than came in.
Honestly, that's pretty good. From recent past months that I have seen, that is not that bad.
What are you talking about?
It's gotten better.
How is it? But it's obvious. I don't even know if I have the energy to freak out. That is so beyond stupid. 11,925 came in. 12,100 went out. So $200. But even still, that's money coming in from husband as well. What has it been before that this is considered good? And why is this considered good?
Depending on the month, if there's birthdays or celebrations. Or
for who?
My kids, myself.
How many kids you have? What ages?
So my son is just turned 5 last Friday. And then my husband has 2 kids. So my stepkids are 15 and 11. And the daughter turned 15.
Okay. Hey, kids, we're about to lose the roof over our head. You don't get a luxurious birthday gift.
I mean,
what do you think they're going to care about more? Being homeless, being evicted, or what? Or not getting a
well, the 5-year-old would rather have the toys. But the older kids obviously understand the situation.
Then you don't.
Well, I do. I mean, I've been working with
that's interesting.
the mortgage company.
What do you mean working with the mortgage company?
I've explained, obviously, why there was a back
Why is there a back
Because
pay?
I was unemployed for 8 months.
How long? Why didn't you have a fully funded emergency fund? Okay. 6 months would have covered the emergency fund. Plus, husband was still working, right?
Yes.
What's mortgage payment?
About 26. He makes $50,000 a year.
Okay, definitely would have been tight. That is for sure. Yeah. Unemployment. You were receiving unemployment.
I did not have.
Why? How long were you in that previous job?
3 years.
Why weren't you? Why you paid taxes into it? Did you not apply?
I started to apply.
Okay, this is your fault then.
Slightly,
now I can.
But they don't approve it because of how I was fired.
What do you mean? How were you fired?
Well, they put it in as.
What do you mean? You started to apply. You didn't finish it. What are you saying?
Well, because I don't know. So you get denied unemployment if you are fired for, what is it called? Violating, I guess, company policies or whatever. So technically,
did you say that you were fired for violating company policies?
Well, no.
Not that I'm telling you to lie. Okay, but why didn't you complete your application? You didn't even get denied. At least get denied. You didn't get denied. You didn't complete your application. So it's hard for me to have sympathy.
Yeah.
You paid taxes into a system that you didn't even try to apply for. Yeah, shocker. You have to apply to get it. Okay. And you didn't. And also, why didn't you have an emergency fund?
That was all spent on the wedding the previous year.
Oh, for fuck's sake. How much was the wedding?
So my parents funded about $15,000, and then I did probably another 10.
Oh my gosh.
Which is why my cards got maxed out and
oh, for fuck's sake. No, how much came from savings? The emergency fund.
Probably about 6.
So you didn't have an emergency fund regardless. You had a little bit. But
my son had, okay. My son had $4,000 in his account.
What?
Because
what account?
I had a savings.
The
account
5-year-old?
for him. Yes, because what
kind of savings account?
Just a regular savings account. I didn't.
Then
I don't know.
What's the point? It doesn't matter if it's in his or not. I mean, depends. I don't know. Do you have trust form? Do you have a will? Like,
no, I don't do that yet. I hadn't done that yet.
Okay. What you put him in a savings account where you got 0.01%?
Basically, yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't even going into a tax advantage college savings fund or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm wanting to do that. That is something.
Great. I want you to do that too, but you didn't. Why didn't you have a emergency fund? Why are we getting a house if we don't have an emergency fund? Why are we paying $25,000 for her wedding? Tag it all together if we don't have an emergency fund.
So
because emergencies happened and then you had an emergency. What do you mean this is your second house?
I technically own 2 houses.
Oh, good death. What are you laughing about? I'm terrified for you.
That's kind of why
this one's not as jokey as other ones are. Other ones declare bankruptcy. Okay, maybe we can get out of it. What the f are you talking about? You're about to lose a roof. So what is this other house?
My brother and I had bought a house before I had met my husband.
Your brother and yourself?
Yes.
Is he also your husband?
No.
We are in Texas.
I was a single. No, that's Arkansas and Alabama. We don't marry cousins here and brothers and siblings in Texas.
Uh-huh.
But so I was a single mom. I had my son. His dad or donor, as I call it, is not in the picture, not at all.
Okay, are you getting support?
No. That he is.
Is he court ordered to get support?
I tried. We did try. I tried for a year and a half, even just to get him to sign his rights away so he can't try and say anything for me in the future.
Okay.
He avoided and evaded my personal lawyer and the general attorney.
Okay, what about the court?
If they can't serve him, they can't do anything about it.
Okay, so that's the issue.
Yeah.
Susan, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know where he is today?
Honestly, no. I don't care.
And it's for the 5-year-old, right?
Yes. I don't care anymore.
I mean,
he's
drop the nut, pay the bill.
I mean, that's why I'd rather just try and take care of him myself.
I agree, but also he is responsible a little.
Yes. But he doesn't want that responsibility, and my lawyer
I don't give a
I mean, my lawyer basically said that now that I'm married and what we're planning on doing is my husband will sign his birth certificate because his dad doesn't have any
oh my gosh
any rights. So as long as his name is basically he's legally adopted, then he's my husband's, and then he has no right to.
So you literally know nothing about where he is today?
I mean, he's in Dallas somewhere.
He's in Dallas. Listen, his 30 seconds got you 18 years. So I think you need to, I don't know. It's not your fault that he's evading. But
I did try for a year and a half, literally a year and a half of very, I had my own detective, my best friend was working on it. The lawyer was working on it. Oh, you don't know girl power. Girl power is better than the FBI sometimes. We can find out things if we want to.
Sure. Girl power came with girl math and you're behind on your mortgage. So,
well, that's later.
Sounds great.
That all
reliable.
I was very much in control of things back then.
Okay, he's not paying the bills. I hope we get to the point where he is legally obligated because he is morally obligated.
Yeah. So to kind of. My brother
got laid off. Well, we're on the why you were late. You got laid off. It took 8 months. Why did it take 8 months to get any kind of income, though?
Well, I mean, I was applying
to what though?
All the insurance and assistant, basically because I have my underwriting license,
which is great, and that's where I would want you to end up, and that is where you ended up.
Yeah,
but if we're not collecting unemployment because we can't finish an application, maybe we're dropping some fries in the grease thing.
Well, so
to just make a little bit, especially since you had his income as well.
Yeah.
Combine that with the lower income on your side, we can at least keeping level on payments.
So I thought of it as me not working. I took my son out of daycare. So that was
how much is daycare?
About a little more than $200 a week.
Okay,
so,
you could have made more than that.
Yeah. But with driving also. So
come on. How much to try? Well, how close are you to your nearest McDonald's?
2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But so he had a home daycare with
which was how far away?
It was an hour away.
Okay, get somewhere closer.
I had problems trusting him in anywhere else.
Him, the kid?
Yeah.
Was he a little delinquent?
No, I don't know. I was raised in home daycare, and when I moved to Waxahachie.
What about a regular
I don't know
daycare?
anyone there. We did try that for 1 month when we first moved to Waxahachie.
And
it was horrible. Like, they were screaming, they were yelling.
What, the kids?
The teachers,
okay.
The staff were like yelling at the kids. They were like throwing them all in timeout. And he was 3 when all this started happening. And he was like traumatized to where if I ever went anywhere, he was immediately glued to me. And he was never that kid until that month. And he was there for a month, and it just like ruined him. And so I put him back in the home daycare.
Okay.
But now he's in school.
If I go get food poisoning from a restaurant, doesn't mean I never go to another restaurant again.
Well, certain restaurants, I mean, I'll never eat at like El Chico's, but I don't think they're in business anymore though. But my brother got food poisoning from there, and it caused his Crohn's to come out, basically.
I assume you go to other restaurants. In fact, I have your spending.
Yes.
I know you do. Doesn't mean you can't trust another daycare ever again because you had a bad experience. I get it.
Yeah.
It sucks. Makes it harder. But listen, you can make more than $200 a week.
Yeah.
You can get daycare that is closer
But that's
to your
why
house.
I started doing the Sanrio business.
Yeah, which is not even close to, it's okay, 10 net, it's doing
Well, when I was
15%
really trying,
of the mortgage?
I mean, when I was really trying, I could go one weekend. I would have a 6-hour live sale.
Okay, great.
And it would be $1,000.
You know what? There we go. We did it. Fantastic. So you were unemployed, but you had enough money. So you were making money. Great. Then why the f*** are we behind on the mortgage? Because you said the reason is because you wanted to play. But now you're saying you were doing really well, making your money with your little Sanrio. So what then? Because you just completely negated your own excuse.
Yeah. Yeah. Spending,
Great.
I guess.
Oh, good. What did we need to spend on when we couldn't afford to pay our mortgage? And you have 2 mortgages?
No. So my brother, that's the hairy subject is why like I moved out of that house when I met my now husband. So like me and my brother, we went pretty much almost 2 years without talking after I had gotten married because he didn't think
Because he wanted to marry you. Why?
He was being the protected brother and thought that we had jumped into a relationship too fast.
Tell him to mind his own business. I don't care.
He's kind of like got Asperger's, so I've come to understand. It's on the spectrum of autism, so it's more of like a social anxiety, and so having someone
So you didn't message him?
Yeah, basically, I didn't tell him that he would be staying the night or he would be coming over, and it upset him to the point of that. It was a very tricky situation back then. Like, we have made amends and everything is like on the up and up now. But so he fully pays for that mortgage. My dad.
But you're on it.
Yes, because it would, and he didn't make enough money when,
meaning if he gets laid off and doesn't have an emergency.
Well, he does now. He didn't make enough money then
to
refinance and get my name off
But you're on it still.
Yes.
So I don't give a shit about that.
But there's no mispayments on that one. So that
for
one,
now. What if he doesn't?
My dad is kind of like head of that.
Is he on it?
No, but he's kind of acting as dad? How old? 60.
How's health?
65. Good, decent. Well, he's like just started like a new diet, and he's really starting to get back in health and like watching his cholesterol and stuff.
So if he come on.
I mean, he's pretty healthy compared to most 65-year-olds in this area.
I'm just saying, if he dies,
yes,
and your brother gets laid off, eats too many Asperger's, like I think, then what happens? Then you're responsible for it.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to sell the house in Waxahachie. Anyways, I don't like it out there. I hate it out there.
Fake name.
It really is. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's start going through these debts.
Okay.
So, Bank of America, Royal Caribbean?
Yeah, that was for the honeymoon.
Last year?
2 years ago.
Oh my gosh. Well, what I'm so confused about, 2 years ago, wonderful.
So I was making...
It's not that far off from the max.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
The reason it's gone back up to the max basically is because of me not being able to pay it when I wasn't working.
You've been working for 2 months and you said you were making good money off of like a little nut guy over here. So
I wasn't applying it the way that I should have, obviously.
there you go. An actual real answer. Thank you. Some responsibility. Okay. So, you owe $4,257 on here and 51 cents. This is insane. Oh my! What are you doing? What are you doing? The minimum of the payment is normally $181. Okay, wonderful. We can pay that. Yo, $515. No. Yo, $696 because you're not doing anything. You put $15 towards the $50. What is $50? $50 is nothing. You've been making income for 2 months and you've been doing well with little pink over there. So I don't understand. Why are you possibly behind on this as well as your mortgage? You weren't paying anything? Anything? At least pay something. What is happening here? Well, $40 of fees are charged because guess what? We're not paying anything because we don't know how to act like an adult even though we have 3 kids. And $100.07 of interest is being accrued.
I did pay what I could. So that one was $50. I paid $50, but it's not enough. You owe a
minimum $181, but not really because it's $696 because you don't know how to pay it. $50 is nothing for your situation. You can pay more than $50. Listen. Miscellaneous bullshit spending in your spending was $1,389. So I don't know what the you're talking about. You could have paid more than $50.
We had plumbing issues at the house.
That's not miscellaneous bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, miscellaneous bullshit. The things we put in that category are things like video games, in-app spending, things like that. Random little things.
Yeah. Well, that's why the funds were not paid towards that bill because
because
we had to get our plumbing.
What are you talking about? I literally just said you spent $1,389 on miscellaneous bullshit. That is not plumbing.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, yeah, but I mean, we did have to pay plumbing, so that's why we didn't pay for that bill. But
do you not understand what I'm saying? Is it seriously not making it through somehow? What do you mean you do? Then why do you keep saying this plumbing thing? I'm not pushing it back against it. Listen, if you clog up a toilet with your massive from eating all those ass burgers, I will allow you to go get it unclogged via a plumber. I will allow that. I am not talking about that. I am talking about how you spent double what you owe on here on miscellaneous bull.
Yeah.
Not the plumber. And please don't take in our toilet because I don't want to pay for one.
Well, having 3 kids definitely clogs toilets. But it was a water main leak and the city claimed it wasn't on our side.
Again, I do not care. I do not care. I just said I don't give a about that. Yes, you will pay for that.
Okay.
That is not what I'm calling out. Are you incapable of understanding that? I'm sorry. I really don't want to be mean. How why do you keep bringing it up? I've already said I don't give a and that is not what I have brought up. So what do you care? What? For sake.
Honestly, I don't know what the miscellaneous spending is on. So.
Well, no, you don't know how to look at your statements. You said you don't know even how to look at your spending.
I got real anxious about it because I was behind, and so I stopped looking at it. So,
but that just causes more anxiety on the future when you lose your house.
Yes.
Go through our debt program. Please, you get it for free. It'll at least help you approach this debt in a way where you can overcome the anxiety. Then go through our budgeting program. Learn how to budget. Learn how to look at your documents. Learn how to put them down on paper. Go through them. You get them for free by being a guest.
Yeah.
Right now, 35% off, link in the description below, but you get them for free by being a guest, and you need to go through it. Take the quizzes, go through the education, take it seriously, and take it with your husband and combine your finances. Like adults.
Way worse off on finances than I am.
What do you mean? What does that look like? What do you mean?
Well, why he won't go on the show? He's definitely
he
doesn't want to confront his issues.
What are his
now.
issues?
Spending issues.
Okay, what's his
Which is
debt?
why, so everything is
What
in
about
my
debt?
name.
Huh?
I don't know. I don't know his full debt.
How do you not know? You guys are married. You don't know his debt and you guys are married? What is this marriage? You guys obviously don't have goals together financially. You don't care about retiring together. You don't care about surviving together. You don't care about having goals with the kids together. Obviously not, because you're prioritizing your little feeling good of never having to talk or think about it over that.
That's why I maintain all the finances and...
No, you don't. You just said he's overspending. You don't know what his debt is. You're not maintaining You don't know
Well, after he
What do
pays
you mean? You said you don't even look at your own documents. What are you maintaining? You don't know how to look at a document.
After he pays me his portion of his rent or whatever, his portion
rent
of the mortgage
to our husband. That's great.
That's how he...
What are we doing?
He doesn't like talking about finances.
I don't give a about what he likes. Are you guys going to have a financial future together or not?
I want to.
Okay, well, obviously that's not going to happen. You need to go to a counselor or divorce that
Well, I don't really
because that's where it'll head.
Yeah.
This is huge for financial audit. For a year now, my team and I have worked with experts to create what I truly believe are the 3 best educational programs in the financial space online. We have our budgeting program where I teach you how to create, manage, and revolutionize your budget and control your money. And then there's the investing program where I teach you to define what investing profile applies to you and your life, and then teach what specific investing strategies applies to you in that situation. And now finally, we have our debt program where I teach you the best ways to pay off debt, manage debt, and even take advantage of good debt. This has been a revolutionary project that we've been working on for over a year now, and just like over 10,000 people who've already taken our educational programs, you can now take advantage of all 3 of them bundled together at a 25% discount. I've heard from thousands of people now who've taken these classes and they've literally changed their lives for the better, and finally, you can too at a more affordable price. Head to calebhammer.com or click the link in the description below. You will not regret this. You don't believe in divorce?
Not really. I think you can work through your issues.
Okay, I agree. You guys aren't.
We're not right now. No, definitely not.
Okay.
But that's
strong logic then.
Well, if I can get my finances under control and have a plan for the future and start
then he'll be an anchor for your financial
I can get him in line.
How? He doesn't want to talk about money because he doesn't know how to act like a adult.
My hopes are that he would see
that's a good way to live our entire financial future.
Well I'm doing.
Guys, we're going to retire successfully as a couple and pay for our kids' college. Why? Hope.
Well, his kids probably won't go to college.
Huh?
His kids probably won't go to college.
Are they not your kids too?
Okay, I guess they are my kids.
Why? Wait, you calling them stupid?
No, they're just... They don't look at... They'd rather do service jobs. Yeah.
What are you saying?
I don't know. That's not something you have to go to college for.
No, you're saying something. What are you saying?
What's
wrong with his kids? Your kids. What's wrong?
I mean, they got their own issues.
You guys get along?
Me and the kid... his daughter lives with us full time. His son comes to visit.
You guys get along?
Not him and his son.
Why?
He's got anger issues.
Okay. Okay. Well, why do you think the daughter is...
She's kind of voiced that where she doesn't...
How old is she?
She's 15.
She's a 15-year-old?
Yeah.
She doesn't...
I know.
I'm
trying to. We've even talked about
they don't have to go to college. I don't care. No. There's a lot of things.
I didn't go to college.
I dropped out of college. There's a lot of paths. There's certifications, and I like my boys over at Course Careers. They're a great resource for anyone who wants to boost their resume. Highly recommend it. I like trade schools. I like college. I like community college. I like state college. If you can afford it, I like private college. I like things that make sense. So it's okay if she doesn't want you. You're acting like you're looking down upon them, like they're just little pieces of.
Well, I'm just saying,
it felt a little gross to hear.
I know that was really mean to say. Well, you were saying that we would have to pay for their college funds, and I was that's just
you don't know. The troublemaker's 11.
Yeah,
he's 11. What? You're scoffing.
We have our issues.
He's 11.
I know,
you're an
it's
adult.
Really hard. I've worked with kids, and I've never had problems with kids until he came around, and we got married. So, yeah.
What are you saying? Burgers are flying out of his too?
No. No, he definitely hasn't. He doesn't respect women. He doesn't like.
He's 11.
He still needs to listen if he's in my house.
Okay, maybe your method is not working though. I agree with you, but
his mom doesn't make him have any rules. So
okay,
he's unruly at our house.
That's between parents on this side communicating with parents on this side. Maybe the kid needs counseling. Maybe the kid will grow out of it. I was a troublemaker.
Yeah.
I had my fair share of groundings.
Did you get suspended in 3rd grade 3 times?
I got suspended in elementary school a few times. I don't remember what grade.
Okay.
I got suspended in elementary school and middle school. Hey,
I do.
They grow out of it. I was a troublemaker. I ended up finding better friends and of course take responsibility.
That's like getting out of Waxahachie. It's bad down there now, or up there from here.
Is that where is that?
It's
I don't know.
Basically the new South Dallas. So like Oak Cliff, DeSoto was the old South Dallas.
I just don't like how you're talking about them. That's all.
Sorry, I know that was.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to them because I don't know. You sound like the stepmom from.
I'm not though, and that's the problem.
$874 of interest charged on this year so far, but the crazy part. And you're trying to manage kids, but you don't know how to manage a singular credit card. $320 of fees this year so far.
What card
fees
is that?
This year? So it's the one we talked about that we're talking about. Royal Caribbean.
Yeah.
$320 of fees.
Yeah.
In a singular year. That's a joke. That is mismanagement to its core.
So, I mean, not to put all the blame on my husband.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But, if he doesn't have enough money to pay for his portion of the bills because he spends money on, his own.
Why are you guys together? This doesn't make any sense. You guys were not ready for marriage.
No. It was.
Good thing we spent $25,000 on the wedding.
We got
and we went
married.
to debt for the Royal Caribbean bang cruise.
I will admit. So I will admit that we did rush into marriage.
Oh.
But it was because. Sorry.
Wait, what have we unlocked?
His mom was really sick.
Oh.
And so we wanted her to be a part of it. She passed away 2 months after. So.
Gosh. And that is fair, and I'm very sorry for that. That's fair.
And that's kind of when...
I hate that.
But that's when everything really fell apart with him also.
Really? The loss of his mom?
Yeah.
There's tissues right there if you need them. Gosh, it would crush me.
Empty.
Do
we have more?
We have some more tissues? Man, people be crying.
I wasn't going to cry.
I get it. Gosh. I'm just wondering, could we have had a ceremony without like the actual legal tie and like convincing ourselves that we are in the... You guys just weren't ready for marriage yet. I wonder if we could have just done an alternative.
We talked about it, but since it was my first marriage, like, I wanted a wedding.
Yeah.
I know. It was stupid, but there are really good memories from that night. Because of it. So
why are my producers texting me he lied to her?
To me?
What does that mean? Well, what happened?
About what? Oh, I don't know. We've had multiple issues about like his spending and his finances, and that's why we just don't talk about it. Because
what are the issues?
I mean, his spending.
Well, okay, but you said multiple problems. What?
Well, he doesn't know how to maintain his money. He doesn't know how to spend.
Gosh,
he doesn't
make
know how
him
to
go
be
through
an
the
adult.
classes too. How old is this?
He will be 38 next week.
Yeah, I think it's time for him to act like an adult for the first time in his life. Okay. So, but what did he lie about?
I guess, so before I got him the job where he is now, making basically a good wage.
Okay.
Decent. I mean, minimum basically, but now. But he never told me anything about his finances, really.
Before, did he lie about his debt?
Yeah. And like how much
you don't
he was
even
actually
know what
making.
He is.
Well, I do now. Like we've
his
had,
debt.
Well, not fully, but
And we've been married for 2 years. And how long were you together before that?
a year and a half.
Okay.
So it was,
So for some people that's quick, some people that's not. That's actually okay. When I'm saying quick, is you guys just you don't know each other's situations and lives and goals and aspirations when it comes to the financial.
Well,
and financial's a massive.
I thought I did.
So you thought you were going in? He was $0 of debt.
Well, I didn't. No, I knew he had.
Do we
debt.
marry? Do we stay with someone who is willing to lie to us?
Well, I knew he had debt. I just didn't know how much.
Do we raise
And I
kids
kind of
with someone who's willing to lie to us?
Yeah, that's where we have our issues.
Do we see this lasting?
I do. We're working on it.
It's one of the leading
are
causes
working
of
on
divorce. Are we? What does working on it mean? Because as far as I'm concerned, you're not willing to write down your
Well,
and he's not willing to talk about his. So what is working on?
He
it?
knows my stuff. That's the.
You don't even know your stuff.
True.
So I don't know.
Not 100%.
But what do you mean you're working on it though?
We're trying to get better about communicating, and
You said he's not willing to say shit.
I
So what do
know.
you mean we're trying to get better? What does that look like? What is trying? I'm trying to. What am I trying? I am actually losing weight, so I can't use that. I'm trying to grow a better beard, but I'm doing nothing to do it.
yeah,
So that's not actually trying.
we have had conversations about it, and more so than we have in the past. And
Conversations without action, I'm assuming.
yeah, well,
Uh-huh.
action on my side, not on really his side.
You are not a credit card person.
Yeah, I used to be.
A card like the Fizz card. You can use it in our resources. Check it out. Use it as a debit card. It also builds your credit because I know just everyone always says, "What about my credit?" Well, there you go. It's a debit card that builds your credit.
So his biggest thing. So he was in the Air
She's not
Force.
even listening. Okay.
Well, he was in the Air Force, so he blames that the military.
What did someone shove a plane up? What?
No, but he blames that they didn't prepare him enough for basically being outside of the military because they pay for everything when you are in the military. They pay for housing, they pay for childcare, they pay for school, they pay for, even moving.
Which
he didn't understand how much moving
I do
costs.
get that, but
So
also
he just feels financially dumb from
Fine.
that.
Message to him. I agree. I will say that. I agree.
Yeah.
But you're a adult. Ask questions. Reach out resources. You will learn because guess what? Seniors in high school, seniors in college, different lives than in military, absolutely, but they are also essentially given housing. It depends in college. It can be a little different.
Yeah.
But especially high school, given housing, then you're on your own. Like they have to figure it out too. It is different, and I do sympathize with it. But if you're not trying to learn,
Yeah.
and you're not trying to fix, when did he get out of the military?
Well, that was, I guess it's been 12 years.
He has no excuse. If you can't learn one thing in 12 years, then that is on you as a human. That is not on the military.
Yeah.
What a joke. If there's trauma, there's stuff like that. That is different. If there is PTSD, that is different. But that is not talking about finances and paying for rent.
There's trauma, but it's not from the military. But
Okay, but is that pain? Or are we talking about paying rent? Or are we talking about exactly potential relationships? It's a different thing, and it can radiate to other parts of your life. I don't want to be dismissive of that. Don't get me wrong, but that feels like much more of just dudes making an excuse because he doesn't want to grow the fuck up. At least in terms of this stuff.
Yeah.
In terms of whatever. What's he even spending his money on?
He's the McDonald's gas station, or I guess taquitos. He's the one. You won't really see that on mine because I don't really go to the gas stations unless for gas. But he's energy drinks. He does dip. He does. Yeah.
You want to be with that?
Well, the pouches, they're not as bad.
Oh, it's not dip.
It is technically though. It's still nicotine pouches.
Yeah, but it's not dip. The spit and the nasty and the gross.
Okay. It's not.
He's zenned up. He's locked in.
Yeah. A Rogue is what I think he uses.
Never heard of it, but I've also never done
Military. Anything military.
What does the future hold for business? Ask 9 experts and you'll get 10 different answers. Is inflation going up or down? Will rates keep getting cut? Can someone just create a business crystal ball so I know what's going on? Until then, over 40,000 business owners have future-proofed their business with the sponsor of today's video, NetSuite by Oracle. The #1 cloud ERP, bringing accounting, financial management, inventory, HR, all into one fluid platform. As a business owner, your time is the most valuable resource. Stop wasting it managing multiple platforms. With NetSuite's one unified business management suite, there's one source of truth. And with tools like real-time insights and forecasting, you're peering into the future with actionable data, giving you the visibility and control you need to make quick decisions. When you're closing the books in days, not weeks, you're spending less time looking backwards and more time on what's next. Whether your company is earning millions or even hundreds of millions, NetSuite helps you respond to immediate challenges and seize your biggest opportunities. If I was trying to unify my business and cut down on operational costs, it's exactly what I'd use. And speaking of opportunity, download the CFGO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning at netsuite.com/hammer. If you're trying to stay one step ahead, it's a no-brainer. The guide is free to you at netsuite.com/hammer, so head to the description and check it out today. Thanks to NetSuite for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back into the episode. Mortgage.
Yes.
It's time.
Okay.
What the are you doing? It's $335,000, great rate of 3.375%. Why ruin that?
I did.
What's the normal minimum payment? Tell me.
It's just under 2,600. It's like 25.8 something.
Okay, 25.80.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, that becomes hard if we don't finish our unemployment application or have a fully funded emergency fund because we decided to have a wedding that was probably too soon for our relationship anyway. Doesn't matter. You owe Nope. You owe $7,759.81 now. Now. Why possibly are we not paying for it now?
So the way
we're not unemployed anymore.
Okay, so the way that the mortgage is applied, if you only make partial payments, they won't apply it to your principal until it reaches the full payment.
Why aren't you paying your full payment?
Well, I didn't have the money at the time.
I'm talking about now.
I am now.
Huh? Wait, I'm confused. What are you saying?
Well, I'm saying, the missed payments are in May and June. And then I've been able to make my current payment in August and September, but it still hadn't been enough to make up for the missed payments in May and June.
So
because they don't apply a full payment.
So, okay, we owe back $4,670, but you're making current payments.
Yes.
Why haven't you gotten them to put that at least like the end of the mortgage or something? Why haven't you called them?
Well, I have called them. They didn't offer that.
Okay, why didn't you request?
You
didn't know?
No, I didn't.
Not that I want that anyway, and not that they're necessarily obligated to, I don't think. But they can.
Okay.
They want to.
But
don't do that either way.
Mortgage company in general.
What do you mean mortgage company? If you just pay your bills, there's no reason to have the conversation.
It's just been really. They're very. I just don't like the way they operate. I don't know.
What?
Well, because I've had
They probably don't like the way you operate, not paying your bills.
No. It's harder. It's hard to get in contact with them. It's hard to access their website to even understand where and how much you are behind. So it does make it hard to just understand your bill in general when you are trying.
What do you mean?
Well, when you're trying to make up. So I'm trying to make up the payments and I'm trying to make up the missed payments, but they made it really difficult to get it in.
What is difficult? I don't. Someone like you that usually gets in this situation just makes these endless excuses like that. It's usually not their fault. Well,
it's not their
fault. You're probably making just excuses.
That I'm late.
It's probably not their fault that you're not even understanding it. Usually when you get into a situation, I have people come up here and try to blame everyone else around them endlessly. It's almost so hard for me to believe that it would be them. And it might be, but it's hard for me to believe that.
Yeah. Okay. I've had 2 previous other houses, the one my brother's in and the one before that. I had a house when I bought a house when I was 23. So I used to be financially very stable.
Maybe that doesn't necessarily mean stability, but go ahead.
It was
okay. I'll take your word that you were, but I just want to say that having a mortgage is
buying
not
a house when you're 23.
You can get it in very dumb ways.
I'm not saying you did. I feel like I did a good job on it. Okay. I was kind of proud of myself. Anyways,
not accusing.
And I had a good profit on it to where.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Anyways, so those previous mortgages and those companies they were easier to understand and maintain. And
so you're saying you cannot make a single payment towards the $4,007?
That's not why. I'm making it.
You're making your
We don't have
payments.
that much excess money.
Hey, I'm asking a question. Okay, are you saying you cannot pay anything towards the $4,670.98 that is passed unless you pay that exactly?
They won't apply it unless you pay the full amount. Yes.
So the rest goes to the overall.
It just sits. It just sits in there
where?
In limbo. That's what
Where does it eventually go? Are you saying if you put
hold on to it?
But if they hold on to it and it just sits there, if you put more to that hold on fund, once it hits that 6,000, 4,000, then you could do that.
That's what I'm doing.
That's not that bad.
It was more than that. That has gone down.
Then how much on a monthly basis?
Well, right now I'm only able to make the minimum. I paid $2,800.
You make it.
I told you we had the extremely high water bill.
How much was that?
That was $350, and then we had an electric bill.
It's not make a break for you.
An electric bill was $750.
Okay, that's crazy. Turn on the AC.
We had a pool, or we have a pool.
Oh my gosh, and you're heating it?
No, but
it's the electricity part.
We got it fixed again. So,
but your electricity
when I was unemployed,
bill
that was one of the things that I let go to.
How was your electricity bill?
Because of running the pool.
And the filters and
and getting it fixed.
Okay, shut down the pool. You can't afford a pool.
It costs more money to shut down the pool than to keep it running.
To have it sit there doing nothing? No, it does not.
Well,
to have it sit there do nothing.
If we're trying to sell the house.
Are you trying to sell the house?
I want to. Yes.
Oh my gosh! Well, you didn't tell me that. What are you talking about?
I told you that. You just didn't hear it.
Okay, maybe.
I didn't want to live in Waxahachie.
Okay, is it listed?
No, because we had to get it fixed up. When's
it getting listed?
Hopefully in like spring.
What's it appraised for?
Between $390 and $409.
Okay.
So
and where do you want to go?
Back to North Dallas.
Okay, you're gonna buy again?
I don't know if I should.
I don't know if you should.
But rent with animals and kids is not.
How many pets you got?
We have 2 cats and 2 dogs.
But that is hard.
Yeah, they don't like animals or dogs for houses.
I allow mine too. You just give me money.
Yeah, well, that's like an extra $1,000 a month.
Well, you usually like a bigger deposit, and then it's like $50 a month per pet, depending.
Well, 4 pets, so we have 2 dogs.
That's not $1,000 a month. That's $200.
But the deposit would be
the deposit would be chunky, and usually it's non-refundable.
Yeah, I know.
But so's the down payment and closing costs. So I don't know. What do you?
I know.
Oh my gosh, everything's but this, but that. Life's impossible. I'm never gonna get it. So what the is this then, huh? How about you tell me that?
I don't know what that is.
JP Morgan Card Services. What am I looking at, huh? How about you tell me?
Oh, this is our furniture for the house when we first moved in.
When did you move in?
In January 2021. So, okay, this is interest-free. It was an interest-free deferred payment.
Was?
Yeah. I made my last payment.
So this is no longer...
It's no longer there.
Okay. Well, good job paying it off. That is good. So let's keep going then. What is this? Is this the same thing? I don't know what I'm looking at here.
Yeah,
this is a complicated...
Well, this is my Equifax. I did pull my credit report from that. Okay. So that's the most that I can
this thing is charged off. So what the is this? I know that's not paid off.
No, this is the other Bank of America card. And so I I know you're gonna get mad. I don't understand what is charge off the same as in collections.
Well, it depends. What's it being reported as?
It stopped. Everything is stopped on it. That's what I don't get it. It's just like delinquent, basically. But I don't understand what charge off means.
I'm trying to look on here. October 2020, August 2020. So what happened? Because this was sitting at $19,100 since February. You haven't made a payment since February. No. This may have...
It was like a minimum payment of like $500. And I just...
It's probably internal collections for now. And it'll be sold off to collections.
Through my bank.
And it'll be sold off to an external collections agency. And then they're going to hit your credit so hard.
So should I call...
So good luck getting a house. You're trying to sell a house? Yeah, you're not even going to be able to rent the house.
Yeah. Should I call the bank and make like payments with it?
Why weren't you making payments in general? You've had a job.
It was like $600. It was really... Like,
yeah, because that's your payment.
I know.
And you're an adult. What are you doing?
It just
you think you're going to get a rental?
Really overwhelmed. No, that's why we haven't done anything yet.
Are you going
to? I want to in spring. Yes.
Want to? I don't give a want. What do you mean? This is about to you.
Yeah. So, do you suggest calling the bank?
Yes.
And making the plans with that?
Yeah. See if they can have something.
Okay.
But you're saying it's about $600 if you start paying on it?
From the last statement that I received, which was I don't even know when.
Probably August. Looks like.
Okay. August. Yeah. It was like $600.
Well, it's closed. You can't spend on it, but you might be able to pay it.
I haven't spent
on it. All right. What's PAM? Professional Account Management. Collections, probably.
Oh, that's toll tags.
Collections for tolls? You're not taking toll highways. Congratulations.
I lost my card and I didn't get it switched over enough or fast enough.
It takes a while for it to go to collections.
They refuse to add my new card and take the extra
Everything is always someone else's fault, by the way, with you. To be clear, it is never your fault.
The toll tags are horrible. NTTA is the worst. They are.
They're not everyone's favorite, but...
They're worst.
You could have paid it.
It was like $800 extra that was not charges.
Your money that you owe.
It wasn't.
What do you mean?
Because they add all like $800 of extra fees.
Yeah, because you weren't paying.
I had a toll tag. But my card got stolen, so I didn't get to update my toll. So in that month,
card? What do you mean card?
My debit card that the toll tag, you
can get a replacement credit card in like a week.
But then updating the toll tag is what I negated. So
it was you, not them.
When I called to change it, they normally take those extra fees off because I have a toll tag. But they didn't
because you up and they're not entitled to. Listen, I'm not you. You could not have me out here defending these toll companies because I hate them.
Yeah.
But come on, you didn't update your card. I'm not gonna cry for you there.
Well, so it's just kind of sitting there.
What's your credit?
It's dropped down to, I think, 512.
Not getting a mortgage. Good luck.
No. It was in 2021 when I had all my debt paid off. It was 720,
What the am I looking at here? Pay as agreed. We're in a pay as agreed. So you negotiated this debt with someone, right?
Oh, that's the...
Sam's Club?
Oh, is that the
Sam's Club?
Yeah, I just pay the minimum payments on
What's the minimum?
About 160, 170. It depends.
Okay, 165. Last reported balance. Oh gosh, it's only going up. Great.
Yeah. So the reason it went up, in August was the membership. The membership fee.
Cancel. I
know.
Negative $139 is your.
So
wait, pull that up. Pull up your damn app. I want to see it. I want to see it. Oh, there's a statement you brought in. I didn't see this. Yes. Oh, I didn't have the chance to go through this because you brought it in. Never mind. You don't have to pull up the app. Okay. I got it right here.
I thought I had scanned that in. I guess I didn't.
You didn't.
So there's no charges.
$5,078.44. Total minimum balance due 174. So I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know your numbers. Over limit amount $78. Yeah, you're not spending on it because guess what? You can't. It's over maxed out. $5,000 is the max. $122.32 of interest is accruing.
So I used that card to pay for gas, basically, when I wasn't working.
Well, stop.
Well,
you keep saying this wasn't working, but then you also said you made a ton of money off of herpes over here.
Okay, I obviously did not make that great of money.
You probably made enough, though.
Yeah.
Take it. I don't want it.
Okay.
Oh, for good sake. Money owed to family.
Yes.
$17,000 between 3 people.
Yes.
Let's talk about who. Who's one of them?
My parents.
Parents is 1.
And then...
Whoa. Is parents 1 or 2?
Well, they're together.
Okay, so is that 1?
Yes.
When I see 3 people, is that considered 1?
Well, yeah, because there's 2 grandparents.
Okay, how much to parents?
I think that one was about 6. I had it written down and I forgot to bring that paper. I'm sorry. I think that one was about 6,000, maybe.
Okay, for what?
That was when I first got unemployed and they were helping pay the mortgage. But I didn't
So again, we literally have another reason why the mortgage shouldn't be behind. Mommy and Daddy were paying for it.
Well, that was back in January.
But still, you've given me a second reason why we shouldn't be behind. A second reason. Okay, grandparent number 1. Grandmama or grandpapa?
Grandmother, yeah.
Okay. How much?
Hers is probably 13,000.
And what was the 13,000?
Yes, over time.
How old is grandma?
She 80.
We cannot owe 13,000 to an 80-year-old. We can't be taking money from an 80-year-old. An 80-year-old.
So
she's not qualified to give money out. She's qualified to run for president, but she's not qualified to give money out as a loan. She's trying to retire. Does she have a very solid, strong retirement?
Yes.
She's wealthy.
I wouldn't say wealthy, but she's
then she shouldn't be giving.
She's well off. She doesn't have any bills.
Well off.
She doesn't have a mortgage.
Yeah, but how much money does she have?
Well, I don't know. She doesn't discuss that with me. Okay. But if I'd not
13,000 to grandma for what and when?
For plumbing. We had a plumbing leak 2 years ago. Also,
Good. Do you have insurance?
Well, it doesn't cover plumbing, like pipe.
Depends. I'm getting a house right now, and I'm getting mine covered. My outdoor plumbing.
Really?
You can get insurance for anything.
Well, I didn't know you can get insurance for plumbing.
If you saw your high yield savings rate drop down, you need to keep listening. The Fed just started cutting rates with more expected to be on the way, potentially even dropping all the way back to 0. Even I got a notice from my bank about the cut. So if you see your savings rate already shrinking, it's time to take action. You can lock in today's rates with US government bonds for 1, 2, or even 10 years. Right now, a 1-year treasury is at 4.2% and a 10-year is at 4.1%. And the best part, once you buy, your rate is locked in, even if the Fed cuts rates to 0. For those like me who prefer a bit of peace of mind, US government bonds are risk-free because of their ability to print money to pay you back. That's where today's sponsor, Silo Markets, comes in. Silo is like Robinhood, but for bonds. You can lock in those sweet 4 to 4.5% rates right now, and all assets are protected by $500,000 in SIPC insurance and up to $2.5 million in FDIC insurance. So don't wait. The Fed's next rate cut decision is November 7th, and there's a good chance they'll cut it again. Check out Silo Markets using the link in the description below, and you'll get a 1% bonus on your deposit. That means a 4.2 treasury becomes over 5%. Take advantage of this last opportunity to lock in over 5% rates only with Silo at the link in the description below. Now let's jump back into the episode.
I know
Continue.
Okay, so we had it was like 3 months we were without water, and it was like a $5,000 bill. And
okay, so she paid for that how long ago?
That was last year. Yeah, last year. Sorry, last summer. Last summer.
Why has none of that been
23.
Paid?
What do you mean? Paid back to? Because she doesn't want me to pay back because I had lost my job right after all that had gotten fixed. And she doesn't want me to pay back until I am able to start.
What's the rest owed for?
Random bills that needed to be paid, or
then why are we behind on bills if we're paying for bills via other people? Sounds like a deferment of debt, a deflection of debt, a movement of debt. Yet somehow debt is stacking on both sides. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
and then who's the other grandparent?
My pawpaw.
The pow.
And that was about $2,000.
For what and when?
It was 1 month of mortgage. When I was...
A fourth reason why we should not be behind on our mortgage. What a joke. Do we have a minimum monthly payment agreement to the parental figures?
He hasn't asked for it.
Parents? No?
No, they don't want me to do it.
Okay, what
about
grandma?
Until they don't want me to do it.
What about grandpa?
They're being nice about it.
I think they're enabling you around is what they're doing.
I stopped asking for money.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're still spending your money on you bullshit dumb.
Yeah. They definitely have acknowledged their annoyance of that.
Well, good thing your grandma saved enough for retirement to be able to survive. What about your retirement?
It's
oh good. Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. So I had emptied my 401k when all the issues was going on with my brother and myself to buy this house, to put the down payment on it.
For sake. Well, other people paid for things, but I'm so confused. How much was it and how much did we take out?
$20,000.
You took out $20,000.
Yes.
That
was my first 401k from when I was 21, yeah.
First 401k? So there's another 401k?
Well, from my last job that I had from the
What's the status of that 401k?
That one I had emptied just when I had got unemployed right away.
What are you doing with your life? Girl, you're making this so hard for yourself.
Yeah.
You're making this so hard. Why punish yourself this way? You're making your life so hard. What did you get with that?
That was paying for 3 months, basically, when I was unemployed from October.
3 months of what?
October to December.
3 months of what?
Well,
and again, there's a fifth reason why you shouldn't be behind on your mortgage. None of this is adding up, to be clear.
Well, Christmas.
So what were you paying? Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Well, part of it, not all of it.
You're still paying for Christmas now by not being able to retire. You're going to be paying for last year's Christmas in the 2060s. I think I'm going to connect you with a financial advisor at Domain Money because this is so insane. Your mindset on money is so up. I love them. I talk to them about my finances all the time. They're great. It's good, affordable financial advising with licensed advisors. Highly recommend. I might get you connected with them because that what you've now said and where your retirement probably is, your retirement's nothing, right?
Basically.
This is so beyond. You've destroyed your life. You have destroyed your life, and I need that to be clear. I'll feel bad about it, and it's okay for you to feel bad about it, but I need to be crystal clear that you have destroyed your life. And the reason why I need to be clear about that, even if it is brutal and makes you feel bad, is because I need you to not destroy your life again in the future. Because what you have done up until now is not put yourself in any position of any goodness. You said you made money. Is that on your first house? Wonderful. I'm glad you did. Guess what? There's nothing to show for it.
Not anymore, no.
So I don't give a about selling your house for a profit the first time. I don't even know about selling this house for a profit. Because one, I don't think rent, good luck with the pets and with your credit and with his credit, who knows. And then, getting a mortgage, double good luck. So good luck selling this. But even if you do, the profits probably going to get spent on some bougie vacation or something.
No, I refuse.
Oh, you're right. It'll be paid for Christmas 2024.
I refuse to do that now, though.
We'll see. Cash App your spends, just Cash App payments.
No, that's two.
Cash App, huh?
Incoming. That's incoming.
Not all of it. Some was out.
If it's out, it's to my husband who needs money when he doesn't have. Yeah.
Oh, what a joke! He's a joke.
I know.
He is not a. You married a child. You married a child.
I mean, I used to work with kids, so
And
it's
then
fitting.
you groomed one. $100 in savings, $700 in checking. Let's see. Oh, Taco Bell. Oh, good. Oh, PayPal out. Good, we're affirming things. Why not? Let's destroy our lives in more ways. And Target, who knows? You can get in there and you can get anything. Who the knows what that is? PayPal out. PayPal out. Where's that all going? $70, $80. Where's that going?
My husband for
his Zens.
Well, those are for gas and
Which means if he is not paying for it with his own money and he's getting Zens instead, you are paying for Zens. That is how that math works. Charlotte Russell.
Oh, some of those PayPal out is also
Aristotle.
I forgot. Some of those PayPals are also for like my vendors that I buy the Sanrio products from in
that
China.
we're apparently making a profit from.
Wow.
Supposedly. Dutch Bros. PayPal out 100. PayPal out 150. Dutch Bros. Google Gold Goblins. What the is that? Because you do $10.81, $10.81, $8.65, and $2.15. What is a Google Gold Goblin?
I think that was an app my son had bought stuff in.
Stop! Take away the card. He doesn't need to play to win.
Well, he's 5. He didn't. I don't think he realized he did the two $10 ones. That
why do you have a card on a thing that he's using?
It's just link. Well, he was on my phone.
Unlink. You shouldn't be spending either. Brand new pool service, $406.
That's the pool cleaning.
Clean your own pool. It's a good little workout. Clean it.
Easy.
You got time. It's not easy. You know what's not easy? Paying off your debt and you have $406 you're paying to someone to clean your damn pool. Oh, that's a lie because there's an extra $75.02.
That was the repair work. So they had to like do the repair on the filter and the pumps and everything.
PayPaling out $219. Then Little Caesars, then Bahama Bucks, then Taco Cabana. Getting some Amazon. Amusements fair. Oh, thank goodness we can't pay for our mortgage, but we're going to the amusements fair. Oh, we're going again. $76 there, $70 there. Amazon Prime. Domino's. PayPaling out $69. Gold Goblins. The kid's getting his little gold goblins. Thank goodness. He's not going to have a place to live, but he's winning. He's winning. PayPaling out $69. Six Flags. Sure. Why be able to have a place to live in when we can go to Six Flags? Double Dave Pizza work. Roku. Good. I'm glad. Oh, Disney Plus probably on there. Whataburger. Some subscription. Oh, Peacock where nothing even is. Let's get that instead of having a roof over our head. PayPaling out $58. Target, you never know. Could be anything. Could be shoes. Could be groceries. Could be a toy. Could be a I don't know. Olive Garden. PayPal out. Netflix. Little Caesars. Brand new pool service. The cute little pool boy that we're trying to f*** is back. Oh, Melon Drop. Melon Drop. What Melon Dropping are we doing? It's an in-app game. He's getting more gems. The kid is getting gems and you are getting Simply Southern. Adidas, Rocket
That was
Fizz.
back to school clothing.
Target, Rose's Cafe and Tortilla. Chick-fil-A, bakery. We're going out to eat like it's our job. Bakery Cafe, PayPaling out $60. Joke. This is all in your control. Come on. That was $1,600 of things that could have gone towards cars. It could have gone towards the back pay, the mortgage. Sure, it sits in a little fund until you have all the money there. Could have done it. That would have taken just a couple months. And you would have been there, and you'd be out of your hole.
Yeah, it's hard to say no to the kids.
Well, stop. You need to start saying no so that you can get out of your financial hole, so that you can pay to have the pool boy come and get in your hole. Netflix subscriptions. Oh, overdrafts. Why not? Why not? Oh, you're turning me into the jonkler, man. $1,800 over here. $1,800 in this savings. Okay, I'm glad we at least have $1,800 there. It's doing nothing, of course, if it was in an account. If I literally just put in that in my brokerage in my Moomoo account, I think their interest on your uninvested cash is like 8% for the few months.
Like
it's incredible.
I don't really know how to work those. Like, what do you invest in? Well, what do you invest in?
No, I just said if it sat there uninvested, it makes 8% or something like that.
So you just put money in it, and it doesn't. You don't have to have it invested.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, in that one, I mean, if you just put it in Fidelity, it won't do anything. But
okay.
So what do I do? Do I make a budget? Yes, I should. I know I should. As this is behavior, and you're going out to eat, and you can't say no. And income $4,900, and then there's also the husband issue. You're just giving him money. But now he's gonna be like, oh, but please give me money. Oh, I'm husband, give me money. And you can't say no, I guess, because it gets weird because you guys have a weird relationship and none of the money makes sense. For fuck's sake. Okay, so if we make you pay your debts, including the ones that you haven't negotiated yet, non-mortgage related, it's only $955. Mind you spend $1,600 on bullshit. $955. It's all on you. It's all on you. Trying to blame other people. This is so beyond. Your normal mortgage monthly payment, what did we say? To $2,580, right?
Yeah.
What you said? What about utilities? Oh, wait. Whoa. But how much does he give you for the mortgage?
Well, it's so $2,500 is like, that's flat what he pays me.
How much for utilities? We know we got a $700 thing. What's normal?
Normally, so water is about $130. In that range, it depends.
Yeah, electricity, heat, gas.
Electricity is okay.
Come on.
On low months and high months, between between 100 or 80 to 170 is the highest, I think.
I'm gonna say 200 because
okay.
I don't believe you.
Sewer,
electric,
gas.
all that. Come on.
Well, that's included in the water.
Okay.
The gas is like $40 a month.
Okay, so 240. All that internet?
70.
Okay. And then we're also adding to your income $2,500 from him because we're married and we pay each other like employees. $7,406. So that's really what comes in. Okay, wonderful. Gas, vroom, drive. How much? I know it's a lot.
For me only, it's about $500 a month.
Car insurance?
A 70.
Do you own your car right now?
Yes.
Wow, good. What is it?
It's a 2013 Rogue.
Phone bill?
$20. I'm on my parents' plan.
Good.
So, yeah.
If you ever need to do yours, do helium, and you can keep it at $15 to $20. The car's worth about $3,575. Yeah. Okay. Necessary food. Okay, how do groceries work in this house with the husband and you and the two kids that you hate and then the one that you like because it's yours? And how does it work?
I mean, I pay for basically everything. So
for everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, so who's $2,500 coming in is to apply for that?
Basically.
Okay, so you're going to be meal prepping for everyone, or else they're going to be making their own food.
It's on average like $250 to $300.
Hey. You're going to be meal prepping for everyone, including yourself, cooking a couple times a week to meal prep. That's how you make this affordable. You can use our meal plan in the budgeting program that you get for free.
Okay.
Tweak it to your needs. If they don't want your meal prep, they can go get their own food. So you are going to budget, I think you can do $1,000 for groceries.
That's tight.
Yeah, that's meal prepping, girl.
I mean,
that's just doing the same over and over again. No, dude, you're going out to eat every second of your life. You don't know what you're doing. You can do $1,000. I'll say $1,200. Okay, there you go, $1,200. I know for a fact you can do that. TP fund. Anything else you need to exist in this includes school supplies. $250. Some months are going to be higher. Some months are going to be a little lower. TP fund. $250. That's makeup. That's nails. Medical health care. Anything on a monthly basis.
It comes out of my check, so what you have written down is already
no copays, stuff like that.
$30 once every 3 months for me.
I'll say $10. Okay, gym.
No, we have those in at our office.
You have pets?
Yes.
You have pet insurance?
No.
How are you going to pay for something if it comes up? If one of them eats something they shouldn't?
That was where.
Okay, $120 for pet insurance. There you go. Pet food. How much?
For the dogs, it's about about $80 a month, and the cats are probably $40.
Okay, it's $120. Anything else I need to put in your budget that I have not put in your budget?
I don't think so.
If you just know how to control yourself and act like a adult, $6,135, meaning you have left on your end $1,271. What was the back on the mortgage? It was like 4,000 something. What was it?
Yeah.
What's back owed?
7. I think it's 7. Oh yeah, it was 4,000.
No, it was back owed.
Yeah, 4,800 maybe. I don't know.
4,670. Cool. You're no longer back owed in 3.5 months. Congratulations. If you actually act like an adult things happen. By the way, this is including in you paying your Bank of America a $20,000 card, $600 a month. Might be lower than that, but you're going to talk to them. Okay?
Yeah.
Royal Caribbean, boom. Paid off another 3.5 months. Like nothing, because you're an adult. You act like it. Sam's Club probably paid off in about 3.5 months. Simple shit. Bank of America, that's probably going to be paid off more in like, at that time, again, we're 7 months in. With how much is left at that point, it's probably going to, it's close to like $2,000. $2,000. It's going to be paid off in 9 months. So here we're at 16 months. Okay, it's fine. Good. Minimum monthly payment on your mortgage. At that point, your credit will have improved, so you can go get another mortgage if you want, using the equity position you have as the down payment, closing costs, and hopefully more than 20% too, depending on what you're getting. So easy. Then let's. You can pay your tolls easily within like a quarter of a month. It's not even close, and that'll also help your credit.
That goes on your credit too?
Probably if it's
well, I guess
stated as collections.
Now,
so.
yeah.
Okay. Owed to the family, according to you, is actually $21,000. But with that, we can probably pay that off in another 9 months at that point. So we're looking at, what are we? Like 25 months or so. Okay, a couple years.
Okay.
A couple years is nothing. Your kid is 7. So they get an incredible long life of mom being financially secure. It's called 2.5 years because you're going to get a fully funded emergency fund this time. So 2.5 years, 2 years and 3/4 maybe. A simple sacrifice. I know it's easier said than done. It absolutely is. But honestly, you can accelerate this debt payoff journey if you do sell your house, put 20% down, get a and then closing costs, and then use the rest to pay off the debt even quicker. You could do that if you actually sell your house for a decent amount. You gave me a pretty wide range. So
that was what Zillow said.
Okay, don't trust Zillow. Talk to a realtor. Have them do comps.
Well, that's why it's a wide range in my area, just because of.
Talk to a realtor. Get some comps for comps are.
No, I got the comps from. I have talked to my realtor. We were planning on.
They did actual comparables to your place.
Yes.
Okay. Well, either way.
Yeah.
You know, that could help speed it up. Who knows?
Yeah.
This is, compared to a lot of people on the show, this is relatively simple, and I'll be pissed if you don't do this because you're delaying your kid's future. You need to catch up in retirement. You'll do 50, 25, 25, 50% on needs, 25% on fun, 25% on retirement, and you'll have a shot, okay? If you don't, your kid's future, because they're going to be delaying things to take care of mommy because she didn't do things. You need to talk to your husband, go to therapy with him, actually sit down with the counselor and figure this out. Stop hating your kids. Other ones.
Yeah. I don't hate them.
Or beat them. I don't care.
There's
Figure it out.
Frustration there.
Decide what direction you're in. Love them, hate them. You do you. And we'll report you to services.
I'm not that
Spending
bad.
in a budget. You overspent, so it's a 0 out of 10. Debt, you have collections, 0 out of 10. Emergency fund, you don't have anything, 0 out of 10. Technically, you have like $2,000. I'll give you 2 out of 10 and be generous there. Retirement, nothing. You pulled it all out. I need to catch that up.
Well, I have like $1,500 from my new job. Because I do.
Retirement, 1 out of 10. Real estate, you're behind on payments. It's like I can't be more generous than a 3 out of 10 there. You're going to lose it if you don't get your shit together. It's going to be a Hammer Financial score. 1.5 out of 10. Make sure to stick around for the post show, guys. We're going to talk about more drama that we didn't have a chance to get into. Maybe we'll even give him a call, see if he's a. we'll figure it out. You want to join the post show, join our membership for a lot of extra shows that we do. It's really fun and it helps support the channel. Don't forget to check out this debt class, guys. The sale is almost done and it's 35% off now. So check it out. Go to calebhammer.com or check out the link in the description below. See you in the post show. Do you want to see that an 11-year-old can become something?
I hope. I really do hope.
We could get my mom on the phone right now, and she can confirm just how bad I was. I would like you to confirm for them just how much of a troublemaker I absolutely was, and that it can turn out to be okay.
No, you're a troublemaker. If I remember right, you chased one of your band teachers around with a hammer or something.
Chased him?
A teacher?
Any other traumatic stories from when I was a horrendous little turd?
You're going to want to cut some of this out, right?
To watch the financial audit post show, click the join button below. All right, guys, I get it. You need more financial audit. So we've decided now in our membership below, you get 2 exclusive, see nowhere else, uncensored financial audits every month. Again, 384 came in from your job. How much do you think you spent?
How much did I make? 384.
You don't think you overspent?
Oh, I guess I did, yeah. 7, maybe? I don't know.
Also, 3 post shows a week for every financial audit you're seeing right here on YouTube. In the post show, we have an extra 20 minutes for every single episode where we go into more drama. We can't find you on Facebook. Did you block me on Facebook?
No, no way.
You can join Hammer Pro where you get every financial audit post show for every episode. Priority replies to comments, custom loyalty badges, and special channel emojis for the comment section. And then there's Hammer Elite if you're wanting more. And that comes with everything from Hammer Pro, extra behind the scenes content. Jake just got a delivery of a sword. A member stream every single Tuesday with myself and the crew. He could break up with her today. He's already decided to 5 weeks ago. He could break up with her today. Why is he not?
Because her birthday is coming up.
When though?
2 weeks.
Thanksgiving's after that? Oh, a couple weeks after her birthday. Then Christmas is only a couple weeks. Then New Year's. And then MLK Day.
But wonderful human, guys.
She's just not
wonderful human. I do love her. She is a wonderful person. I like her. No, she's a great person. Here's the thing. Great person. It's just she.
We know she's a good person.
Like wonderful human. But she's just so into me. And she always wants to hang. No, wait a minute.
Random but frequent private streams with me throughout every week. Monthly member raffles for exclusive merch. And 2 exclusive, uncensored, ad-free financial audits every month. And then for those who only go top level, there's Hammer VIP, which comes with everything from Hammer Elite and Hammer Pro, plus a thank you in the pinned comment of every public financial audit episode. Be an exclusive beta tester on our newest products we're working on, and a custom thank you letter from me personally mailed to you after a year. Members help us maintain stability during the ups and downs of ad rates, and this helps us invest in making the main show even better with every passing month. Join the membership, guys. Even Dave's a part of it.